Welcome to Envis Tarot. I hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend. I haven't seen you since last week, and a lot has been going on, and it has made me do some thinking about manifestation through tarot. If anyone was following along last week, I think you will have heard that we did one day where it was all about just having fun, just seeing what could be fun and flowing with that energy. And another day we talked about some really heightened feelings, some heightened emotions as a result of, coming up to the full moon, being in that week before the full moon. And I gotta tell you, a lot of what we read last week did actually come to fruition in my life. And I wonder if it did through yours as well. I can tell you that I had some heightened emotions dealing with some people who I care about, that they had some heightened emotions too, and it was a little difficult to get through some of those conversations. But then, on the other hand, we were talking about having a lot of fun, and I ended up having probably more fun in one week than I've had all the months combined of this year, just all together in one week. It was like one party after another, one event after another. A lot of them were spontaneous. Got to see so many people who I haven't seen in a long, long time. And we just laughed and had a great time together. So I want to discuss with you how sometimes tarot, I believe it works because we do have our spirit guides and ancestors and spirit energy really letting us know where we are in life and giving us a clue into what's about to be. But I also feel strongly that tarot is a great way to practice manifestation. Because if you are listening to tarot and you are getting yourself into that energy wavelength, the things that you're thinking about at a subconscious level are sending out those messages to the universe, and the universe is responding in like kind and manner. So I feel like it's sort of a double-edged sword where, you are getting a glimpse into the future, and if you're allowing yourself to accept that and you have that percolating subconsciously, you're going to end up manifesting what it is the tarot is trying to relay to you. So I want to see what's going on today. This is a good card for me to see as I'm shuffling. It gives me a little clue in that we're on the right track here. So I'm going to just go ahead and start pulling. And here we have the card of celebrating with friends and family. I think my light might be just a little too bright here. It's getting some glare. So let me just turn that down a few notches. Maybe you can see that a little bit better without the glare. But this is the Three of Cups. This Three of Cups talks about how you get together with close friends, family, and you're just celebrating, having a good time. It is a time of celebration. It's a time to let loose. It's a time to tap into some of those emotions that come forth when we're celebrating, like joy and happiness and peace and harmony. So this is a great card to lead with for today's reading. And let's see where else we're going. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Okay, so I paused you for a moment so that I could really take a look at exactly what these cards are saying. And it's really clear that in this second row, we're being asked right now to break the patterns and cycles of bad habits. The Devil card at the center here is the card of things that we are addicted to, habits that we can't seem to break, any mental or emotional chains that are binding us to bad situations. The Hierophant being in reverse here is suggesting that you don't want to continue with your current institution, your current patterns, your current dogmas that are keeping you bound to some of these temptations that are leading in the wrong direction. It's time for a change. The World card coming next is really reminding us that we've got all the elements that we need in order to move forward and prosper and ease gracefully into the next chapter of life. And I suppose that this card coming out front is indicating that if you have been able to rejoice and celebrate with friends and family and loved ones, you're going to use some of that energy right now and carry that with you. That's going to help you along this next part of the path. It really is time to focus this week on breaking bad habits and creating new cycles, creating new, healthier habits. That might require you to step outside of your introspection at the moment. You want to be willing to be open to new experiences. The Hermit and the Fool are both in reverse here, and that makes me think, based on these cards, that what we're being asked to do is to really get out there. Don't continue leaning on our old routines that aren't fulfilling us. Use this energy right now to get out there and talk to people and keep in touch with the people that you enjoy spending time with. Don't be afraid. The Fool is the first card of the tarot deck, and it is full of potential. And when it's in reverse, it can indicate that maybe sometimes you're jumping in quickly, you're being foolish about something, but that's not always the case. And I believe strongly that in this reading, it is telling you not to be afraid. Don't lean with fear. Lead with curiosity and be willing and open to experience things from a new perspective, a new way. Jump in and challenge yourself to experience life in a way that you haven't yet experienced it, and just ride on this energy right now. Ride on this fun energy that is fulfilling. We need people in our lives. We have had 4.5 years of a great shakeup in terms of how we socialize with people. How many parties we go to each year. How do we do those parties? We've probably lost touch with a lot of people who we used to spend time with, and this is about reconnecting right now. Lean into your inner strength with this. This is not a push and pull battle. This is finessing the lion, taming the lion and really working with your strengths in a way that leaves you feeling stable, like you have a solid foundation and you can carry the weight of what you need to carry without feeling exhausted or too overly burdened. And you also need to be strong enough to let go of some of this card here kind of circles back to the Hierophant, because what it's talking about is feeling isolated from your communities, from your institutions that you have come to rely on. And I think it's going to require some real strength to break the habits of the company you should not be keeping. This is going to ultimately fill you up. So you're being asked right now to lean into your intuition, lean into who fulfills you, who brings out the best in you. Where do you feel most alive, most comfortable in your own skin? Find out where those people are and spend more time around them. Let's let go of some of the people in our lives that are maybe toxic or just a bad influence. Maybe they just leave you feeling less than great. I don't know if you can pinpoint a certain person in your life or a group of people in your life where you don't think there's anything really wrong with them and you can't quite put your finger on it, but you just know that when you have been around them for a little while, you end up feeling depleted or you're feeling down and you don't really know what's going on. Sometimes that's just because those people aren't energizing you. They're not bringing out the best in you. They could be sort of, those emotional vampires that you hear about sometimes. It could be as bad as that, where they're just really sucking the life energy out of you. So let's let's use our strength, our inner strength, and move away from some of the negative influences that are causing issues like these habits that are hard to break. And let's move closer to spending time with the people who really make us feel alive, really make us feel cherished and loved and energized, so that we can walk around with that energy and continue manifesting what it is that we want more of in our lives. So it's about making space. It's about creating something new. It's about leading with curiosity and joy rather than fear. And you're going to find that you're going to feel complete again. You're going to feel whole. You're going to feel like you are the wellspring of your own manifestations to create a better life for you. And that is really on the way. If you continue working through this and making that space, you're going to be finding yourself in a whole new chapter of life that is incredibly fulfilling. That is what these cards are asking us for today. And I think that that's really a blessing if we're asking questions about manifestations. Get rid of those old habits, get rid of those negative influences, move forward with curiosity and love. And that is pretty much how you got to go about it. You know, gratitude, feeling thankful and feeling good, feeling blessed. Let's see if there's one more card today that we can walk away with. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a little bit more. While I'm doing this, please like and subscribe. Share this with your friends. Let's all get out there spreading some gratitude, manifesting positive things into the world. We need more of that, guys. Let's keep it up. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, wonderful. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone who is able to create and foster an environment where life and love and comfort and harmony can exist. This is the profound source of inner strength, nurturing, love, and really does set up a foundation for life to occur in harmony. So great card to end on today. Thank you for that. Thank you for joining me. I will see you again tomorrow. If you have any questions, please do comment. And if you can think of anything that happened in the past week or so where you can tie in this manifestation and really pinpoint times where tarot and you together predicted something that would happen, I would love to hear about it. Share your stories. All right, guys, have a great day.